Dude, what is Einstein's theory of relativity? Well, it's really two theories. You got special relativity, which describes space-time, and general relativity, which describes gravity, as the curvature of space-time. Space-time? Yes. Einstein, along with a professor of his, Hermann Minkowski, found through the development of the special theory of relativity that space and time are so intimately connected that it's necessary to think of the two as woven into a single continuum, space-time. Okay, how are they connected? Well, a number of ways. Here's one. The faster you move through space, the slower you move through time. Huh? Yeah. If you were moving at an incredibly high speed at a constant rate, close to the speed of light for this effect to be most noticeable, your clock would tick off slower than mine, someone stationary here on Earth. And this isn't some sort of illusion either. The rate at which your heart beats, your metabolic processes, your neurosynaptic rate of thoughts would all slow down relative to me because we would quite literally be experiencing the passage of time differently. What? Dude, what are you saying? Time is like universal. It can't just go by differently for people. That's absurd. Common intuition would tell you that. Even Isaac Newton thought that time was absolute and eternal. But one of Einstein's many breakthroughs is that time is relative. It varies for different observers based on the speed at which they're moving and the strength of the gravitational field that they're in. But that's getting into the general theory of relativity. What? This is blowing my mind right now. As it should. Let me blow it some more. Space is also relative. From the perspective of something moving really, really fast, space itself contracts. Distances to things literally get shorter. Again, this wouldn't be your mind tricking you, it's what would be actually happening in that perspective, or frame of reference. Alright, how do we know any of this? Believe it or not, there's just two postulates, or rules I guess you could call them, that make up the whole special theory of relativity. And what I've just described to you, formerly known as time dilation and length contraction respectively, are direct consequences of these two rather simple things. Let's hear them. Postulate 1. The laws of physics are the same for anything that isn't speeding up or slowing down, what we'd call an inertial reference frame. And postulate 2, the speed of light in a vacuum is the same for all observers, no matter what your frame of reference is. From the combination of those two assertions alone, we conclude that there is no absolute space, there is no absolute time, there is no absolute motion or simultaneity. Different observers can and will measure different values for each of these things, and be equally as correct in their frames of reference. It's all relative, hence the theory of relativity. I didn't understand a single word you said. Explain those two postulates, please. Happily, next time.